Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elena and I love beauty and makeup, especially eyeshadow, so if you like that kind of content, then you came to the right place. With that being said, let's get started. Okay, so today's going to be an eyeshadow collection video, but with a twist. I'm going to go ahead and show you all the palettes that I have not used yet. It's kind of embarrassing and sad, but there's quite a bit, so with that being said, let's get started. Okay, first one we have is Zodiac Love Sign Palette, and this is what it looks like. Very pretty. I cannot wait to use the big shadows. Most of the time, or most of like the eyeshadow palettes that, I haven't used is because, I gravitate towards other eyeshadow palettes, or they're new, or, I'm just not motivated to use them. And this is one of the ones that I'm not very motivated. Like, I love the color story, but, like, every time I want to do a video with it or just put it on, I don't know, I just don't want to then. But I'm going to have a declutter series coming soon. Not very, very soon, but soon. And I'm hoping to use all these palettes before my declutter, so I know, what kind of formula or palettes I like. So yeah, hopefully I will be able to use this before the declutter. Next we have from BH Cosmetic the Sweet Shop Collection Sugar Cone. And this is what it looks like. Very pretty. I just, I like neutrals. But like, this is just, I don't know. It's okay. The BH quality is always nice. I always love BH quality, but for some odd reason, I just don't really gravitate towards this one. But hopefully I'll use it before the declutter. Next we have from BH Cosmetic from Sweet Shop Collection is Cherry on Top, and this is what it looks like. I will tell you, I don't like this palette. I don't know why I got it. I mean, I love BH, but I do not like the color story. I don't really use this kind of colors. Like, this kind of color is very pretty. Like, let me just swatch it. Like, it's very pretty. But, I don't know. I don't really make looks with this color kind of story. So, that's probably why I haven't used it. I'll try to use it before the declutter, but no promises. Next, from the Sweet Shop Collection by BH is Orange Sherbet. This is another one that I picked up that, I picked up a lot of BH Cosmetics palettes. You'll see that because, I knew they were filed for bankruptcy, so I didn't know if we were ever going to get the palettes again. So I bought as many as I could from Marshall's. Yes, most of this is from Marshall's. And this is another one that I don't really like the color story. Oranges are fine, but I don't really use oranges, so maybe I'll use this before the declutter, but maybe I'll just declutter it otherwise without being used. I don't know. I don't really gravitate towards this. And then we have the Bubblegum Sweet Shop Beach Collection. And this is what it looks like. Very pretty. I love blues, especially this blue. And this one too. Yes, they are very, very pretty. So this I will definitely be using before the declutter. I just haven't gotten to it, but yeah, this is very pretty. Next we have Switzer in Switzerland, and this is what it looks like from BH. Very, very pretty, very grungy. So I did not use this palette, but I almost did. Like, I used this color, this one color. Let me go swatch it for ya. That's what it looks like. I did use it in my crease, and then I decided that I was going to use another palette or another color story, and so I didn't actually use this palette. When I say use, I mean I made a look with it. So, it's very pretty. I just dug my finger into that. Oh well. It's very pretty, but I will definitely use this before the declutter. I just wasn't really wanting to make a look with this, but it's very pretty. Next we have Love in London from BH Cosmetics, and this is what it looks like. Very pretty. I love neutrals, and this is a very, very pretty neutral palette with the pops of color. I have a lot of neutral palettes, so I gravitate towards those before this one. But I'll definitely try to use it before the declutter. So yeah, next we have Beautiful in Barcelona or something like that. I don't know really how you say it. And this is what it looks like from BH Cosmetics. Very pretty. It's very like cool tones, dark tones. I like that kind of color story, but I just haven't gravitated toward this, and I've used other palettes that I like better. I will definitely use this before the declutter. I just haven't gotten to it, but it's very pretty, so yeah. And then next we have Mafi. I think that's how you say it. I don't know for sure. And this is what it looks like. Very warm tone. I love this. This is very pretty. Let me just go ahead and swatch some for you. You got this orange. Look at that. Very, very pretty. I just haven't used it because honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot I had this palette. I guess it was hiding in the back, and I don't know why I hid it in the back. It's so pretty. So I'm definitely using this. I just totally forgot that I had it. So yeah. Next from BH, we have the Opal Scents palette, and this is what it looks like. Trying not to blind y'all. Very pretty. There's a lot of colors in here that I felt like are repeated shades in here, and I have like palettes with these kind of colors in it that is very, you know, condensed down and very easy to use. So this is just very overwhelming. I will use it or try to use it before the declutter, but it's very pretty. I just felt like it was very overwhelming. Another one from BH is Miss Bella All Eyes on You palette, and this is what it looks like. Very, very pretty. I just haven't gotten to use it yet. I love the color story. It's just very, very pretty. I love it so much, and I cannot wait to use it. Next, we have Bff Better Together, collaboration with Alan Moore and Anna Kohler. Alina Moore and Anna Kohler. I hope I'm saying those names right. I'm not so sure. So I picked this up. It looked really nice in the store when I picked it up, but then I was like, yeah, you know what? Not my kind of jam. I don't know why. Not my kind of color story anymore. So I will try to use this before the declutter, but no promises on this one either. Yes, another BH Cosmetics palette, the Aqua Maria March palette. This is what it looks like. Very pretty. I do not like pressed glitters though, so I will not be using that. This is actually new to my collection, so that's why I have not used it yet. Then a couple of palettes that I'm going to show you are new, and that's why I haven't used them, but I will be getting to them because it's very pretty. Next we have the Diamond April palette, which I'm April, so of course I had to pick it up. And this is what it looks like. I got these from Marshall's, so yeah. So, you know, it's new to my collection. Haven't gotten to use it yet, but very, very pretty. Let me just go ahead and swatch that. Look at that. Very pretty. Yeah, it's new, so I haven't used it yet, but I will definitely be using it. Next, we have the Emerald palette for May from BH Cosmetics, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so this is very pretty, but that orange right there, I do not like in here. I think they should have switched out with another color other than orange. It just, I mean, it's a pressed glitter, so of course I'm not going to use it, but like, we could have used another shade and not have wasted this. But that's just my opinion. So I'll be using it, but I don't understand the orange in here. Next, we have the Romantic Normad palette from BH, and this is what it looks like. Little tiny pans, very cute. Like I said, it's very new to my collection, so I haven't gotten to use it yet. I was going to use it, but like I just got I wasn't very motivated when I opened it up, and I was like, okay, you know what? Let's try a different palette before we use this one. Like, I love the color story. I don't know, I just couldn't make a look at first, you know. I just was stumped, and hopefully I'll be able to make a look soon before my declutter. And then I think the last BH Cosmetics palette I have is Sub-Zero, and it's a blue palette, which looks like this. Very, very pretty. I love blues, so of course I'll be using this. Like I said, it's new to my collection, so I haven't gotten to use it yet. But it will definitely be used before my declutter. Okay, next we have some e.l.f. palettes coming up. We have Matte for Matte Summer Breeze, and this is what it looks like. Very pretty. I picked it up at Marshall's. Why do I keep on doing that? Okay. I'm sorry about that. You know what? I don't know why I picked it up. I mean, the mattes are very nice, but I like palettes with shimmers in it too. I mean, I'll definitely use this palette. I just don't know why I picked it up. Like, I'm obviously gonna have to use it because I picked it up, but not my cup of tea, to be honest. Then we have Rose Gold Sunset palette from e.l.f. This is very pretty. I have not used it yet. Don't know why. Probably because I gravitated towards more palettes than this one. But it's very pretty, so I'm definitely going to be using this before my declutter. Yeah, this is my kind of color story. So, yeah. Next, we have this bite-size e.l.f. palette in Cream and Sugar. And this is what it looked like. Very, very pretty. I actually, you know, love this. Like, I love the bite-size palettes. I have a couple of them that I use, and the formula is actually really good, to be honest. I know some people didn't like them, but I did. So yeah, I'll definitely be using this before the declutter. Next, we have Acacia U from e.l.f. bite-size palette, and this is what it looks like. Very, very pretty. Just haven't gotten to it yet, so I will definitely try to be getting to it before the declutter. So yeah, it's very nice. And then next we have Berries and Berry Bad palette, and this is what it looks like. If I get it open, that'd be nice. This is what it looks like. Very pretty. Just haven't gotten to it yet. I will definitely get to it though. It's very, very nice. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to make this declutter a little bit further out because I got a lot of palettes to go through. Yeah. Next we have LA Color Berry Kiss eyeshadow palettes. This is what it looks like. Very pretty. I have the orange one, and the orange one is really good. Like, the quality of these are actually pretty nice, surprisingly. I got this from the drugstore, so it actually performed like a high quality palette. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why, it just was really good. So yeah, definitely try to use this before the clutter, just haven't gotten to it yet. And then I got Lemon Drop from LA Color. This is what it looks like. Very pretty. I don't really use yellows, but this is like the only yellow palette I have in my collection. So I just decided, you know what, we're gonna try to use it, I guess. I mean, I'll probably most likely keep it when I have my declutter because it's the only yellow I have, like, palette. But like, the formula was really good. So of course I'm gonna try to use this. But I mean, I don't really gravitate towards it, probably why I haven't used it yet, but I'll definitely try to get to it. Next we have this Milani Like a Dream palette, and this is what it looks like. Very, very pretty. Have not used it yet. I don't know why, because this is like my kind of thing, like up my alley. Like, let me just go ahead and swatch them for you. Got this. Oh, wow. That's probably why, because they're so, I mean, that turned out good, but like, look how powdery and sheer that is. You know what? That's probably why I haven't used it. Milani, come on. I know you can do better than that. That's probably why I haven't used it. And you know what? Because I swatched that, that's actually kind of disappointing. Not gonna lie. Then we did something from Milani. I'm not even gonna, you know what? I'm gonna swatch this gold though. This gold is calling my name. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Why did, you know what? I'm going to have to use that gold on some other type. You know, I'm going to use an eyeshadow palette, a different one, but I'm going to use that gold as, you know, on my lid. Because the quality of the other palette I just showed you sucks with the mattes, and I'm not even going to try swatching it. But this gold is amazing, and definitely going to have to use this. Next, we got Riminol London Magnifying's Color Edition palettes. And if I could open it, there we go. I think this was just a impulse buy because honestly, I'm not going to use it. Like, it has pretty colors in it, but like, I don't know. I don't think I'm ever going to use this. Like, there was an impulse buy. Of course, I'm going to try it out before the declutter to see whether, you know. Because sometimes there's palettes that I'm like, oh, I'm not going to use it. But then I use it and it's so good. Like, so good. And so, you know, that could be one of the palettes. So I'm definitely going to have to use it before the declutter. But just not my cup of tea. Next, we have Party Animal from Laura Lee collection. I don't like this color story. I got it just to support Laura Lee. That's really just the only reason. Like, I'm not going to use this. So in the declutter, I can... You know what? I'm going to keep this palette, though. When my declutter comes. But I don't like it, and that's why I have not used it. So, yeah. Laura Lee's quality on palettes are good. I just don't like this color story. Next, we have Morphe Coca-Cola 1971 eyeshadow palette. And this is what it looks like. Very pretty. I'm not going to lie. I think I haven't used it yet because it is new to my collection. So I've been trying to use other palettes and I just, you know, haven't had time to use this palette. You know, we're gonna have to... This looks like a dew or a multi-chrome. Yeah, it fades to like a blue kind of neutral pink. Yeah, that's very pretty. You know what? I'm gonna have to definitely use this. Next, we have the Riviera palette from Anastasia, Beverly Hills. This was new. I have not used it yet. You know what? I have another palette from her that I used and I really liked. I just haven't gotten to this, and I honestly forgot about this palette too. Let me swatch this blue. This blue is like calling my name. Like, look how pretty that is. Like, honestly, her quality is pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna have to use it sometime. I just don't like this hot pink, so I think that's why I don't gravitate it, because I see the hot pink and I'm like, ah, no, I'm gonna use another palette. But you know what? I gotta let that hot pink not stand in my way. So yeah. Next, we have this Love Betsy from Betsy Johnson. I got this at Walmart, and honestly, it was another impulse decision buy. So I don't know. I mean, it has pretty shimmers in it, so I'll definitely have to try those out, but I don't know, it's an impulse decision, and that's probably why I haven't used it, because I really don't like this color story to it, but I'll definitely have to try it out. Next, we have Belle Jordan Makeup Obsessions, Belle Jordan palette, and this is what it looks like. Very pretty. This is like mauve-y, and I love mauve tones. I don't know, I've heard some like mixed reviews about Makeup Obsessions, and so I haven't really used this palette because there's other palettes that I want to use, and you know, I've heard, like I said, mixed reviews, so I didn't really want to try this out if it's not going to be good, but I gotta use it, you know. I really like the color story, so I'm gonna have to use it. Next, we got Ciate London, the Velvet palette. This is what it looks like. Very pretty. Extremely stunning. Let me go ahead and... Wow, this is very creamy. Like, extremely creamy. Like, I'm gonna have to put this on my eyes ASAP. Like, that was... that was so creamy. Wow. Okay. Probably haven't used it. I'm probably, like, you know, blinding you guys. Probably haven't used it because I haven't gravitated towards it, because I have other palettes that I like. But this palette, me just watching that, I have to use it now. Like, soon. Okay, next we have Lime Crime, the Venus palette. This is what it looks like. Like with the Makeup Obsessions, I've heard mixed reviews about Lime Crime, especially the Venus palette. Some people had hard pan, some people didn't like the formula, or the quality wasn't good. So that's probably why I haven't used it. I like it, and I have never used Lime Crime before, so I'm gonna have to try it out. But I guess I had other palettes that I liked better, but this will probably have to be used before the declutter, because I haven't used this formula or quality or brand before. So it's definitely gonna have to get used before the declutter. Next, I have ColourPop on the Whimsy palette. On a Whimsy, sorry. This is what it looks like. Very, very pretty. Just haven't gotten to it. I love ColourPop too. Their formula is amazing. Just haven't gotten to it, I guess. It is like a Disney collection because there's one, I don't remember what the other one is called that goes to this palette. But this is very pretty and I will definitely have to use it before the declutter. And then lastly, we have ColourPop Lock It Down palette. And this is what it looks like. Very pretty. Love my purples. Just haven't gotten into it yet, I guess. But it'll definitely have to be used before the declutter. Wow, this is very blinding. I'm sorry if I'm blinding you. But this is very pretty. And ColourPop formula is just the best, to be honest. And I love their pressed powders, too. So, yeah. Okay, everybody. That is it for that video. I hope you like the video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will be back with another video. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay beautiful. Bye.